Have you ever felt like you're not really hearing life? Like the world's getting louder but your own inner voice feels more and more distant. You're not broken. You're not too busy to be present. Your body might just be overwhelmed. And sometimes, when the world moves too fast, your nervous system shuts down the signals it doesn't think you have time to hear. But here's the secret no one talks about. Your ears aren't just for hearing sound. They're receivers, ancient antennas. They pick up more than noise. They're deeply wired to your nervous system, your organs, your intuition, and even your ancestral memory. In Chinese medicine, they're linked to the kidneys, which hold fear, power, and the energy of your bloodline. In other words, the ears are a gateway. And today, I want to show you something simple, a 1-minute daily practice that sounds almost silly, but can help you feel more grounded, more intuitive, and more you. Let's awaken what's been waiting in silence. For a long time, I didn't think much about my ears. They were just there. I used them to listen to podcasts, to catch people's words, to pretend I was paying attention in meetings, but I didn't really feel connected through them. And honestly, there was a time I felt totally numb, like I was floating through life with a constant buzz of noise around me, but very little meaning inside. Then one day, during a somatic workshop, the teacher asked us to gently massage the tops of our ears. Just that. No stretching, no breath work, just touch your ears. I almost laughed. Like, what could that possibly do? But I did it anyway. And within seconds, something shifted. Not dramatically, not all at once, but I felt a strange warmth rise through the back of my neck. My jaw softened, and I felt this quiet click inside my body, like I just opened a door I didn't know was locked. That night, I slept better than I had in months, not because I did a thing, but because something deep inside me finally felt heard. Since then, I've been learning how much our ears hold, not just sound, but stress and spoken fear, ancient tension passed down from generations who never got to feel safe. And I realized we don't need more information. We need integration. And sometimes, the simplest physical act, like massaging a part of your body no one ever taught you to care about, can wake up wisdom that's been waiting in silence your whole life. Way before modern science mapped nerves and brain pathways, ancient cultures already knew the ears are sacred gates. In Chinese medicine, your ears are connected to your kidneys. And your kidneys, they're more than filters. They're your energetic batteries. They hold your fear, your willpower, and your ancestral essence, what the Taoists call Jing. That's why when you're deeply afraid, your ears might ring, or burn, or feel like they're buzzing with static. It's not just stress. It's your system sending a message: something isn't safe here. And in Ayurveda, the ears are considered connected to ether, the element of space, intuition, and subtle energy. They're how you hear the unseen. They're how your body listens beyond language. Even modern somatic therapy understands the ears are full of vagal nerve endings which connect directly to your parasympathetic nervous system. That's the system that tells your body, you're safe now. You can relax. So when you gently massage your ears, you're not just touching skin. You're sending signals to your entire nervous system to soften, to breathe, to come back home. You're telling your ancestors, I hear what you couldn't say. And you're telling your body, you're allowed to feel safe now. It's simple. It's subtle, but it's powerful, because it awakens something we rarely give ourselves: stillness. Presence. And the kind of listening that heals. Let's begin, not with force, not with goals. But with a gentle invitation. Find a quiet spot where you can sit or stand without rushing. No fancy setup. Just you, your breath, and a moment of presence. Now bring your hands up to your ears. Lightly place your fingertips on the outer edges, the soft curves at the top, where the cartilage meets air. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Take a breath in through your nose. and let it fall out of your mouth with a soft exhale. No need to control it. Just let go a little. Now, start to trace small circles along the rim of your ears. Not digging, not pulling. Just grazing the skin like you're saying, I'm here. I'm listening. Feel the texture. The shape, the temperature of your own body. Can you notice which side feels tighter? Which side is more tender? Which one leans into your touch? And which one pulls away? You're not trying to fix anything. You're learning the language of sensation. You're remembering how to listen with your hands, with your breath, with your presence. Now gently pinch the top of your ear between your thumb and index finger. Just a soft squeeze. Then move slowly down the outer edge, squeezing gently as you go, like waking up a line of sleeping energy. You might feel warmth, or tingling, or a strange urge to cry. That's not weird. That's energy responding to attention. Keep breathing. And if your mind wanders, just smile at it and come back to the place your fingers are touching. That's the door. And today, you're knocking. Now slowly move down to your earlobes. This is where things get tender. Gently roll each lobe between your thumb and forefinger like soft clay. Like a memory you're not trying to fix. This isn't just skin. The earlobe is one of the most emotionally responsive points on the body. In Chinese medicine, it connects to the heart, the kidneys, and the womb. Some say it's where grief sleeps. Others call it the root of the ancestral tree. So if you feel a wave of heat, or sudden sadness, or even unexpected calm, let it be. You're not doing it wrong. You're doing it right. Keep breathing. And now add a little tug. Very gentle. Down and out, like you're pulling a thread of tension from inside your skull and letting it melt into space. You might feel a shift behind your eyes, a softening in your jaw, a wave in your throat. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to name it. Sometimes your body releases stories your mind never got to hear. And that's okay. This is the kind of healing that doesn't ask for drama, just attention. Now rest your hands again. Feel the echo. What changed? Maybe nothing. Maybe everything. Because even 1 minute of honest touch can ripple through decades of tightness. And maybe, just maybe, what you're feeling right now isn't just your release. It's your grandmother's. It's your father's. Silence softening through your skin. It's 1,000 unsaid things. Finally exhaled. By you. Now, slowly move your fingers behind your ears. That soft groove where your ear meets your skull, right at the base. Feel it. This is one of the most sensitive neuroemotional zones in your body. It's where the vagus nerve passes through, the same nerve that calms your heart, softens your breath, and tells your body, you're safe. It's also where many cultures believe intuition speaks loudest. The whisper behind the noise, the signal beneath the static. So now, use your fingertips to make small circles in that groove. Just a few inches of space, but it can awaken entire landscapes inside you. You might feel pressure shift in your head. Your eyes may suddenly blink slower, or you might yawn, sigh, even tear up. That's not weird. That's your body saying thank you. I've been waiting. You're not forcing anything. You're creating space for your inner listener to return. And here's something beautiful: when you activate this area gently, you're also stimulating the heart channel, energetically connecting what you hear with what you feel. That's how intuition flows, not from thoughts, but from the moment your body says, yes, this feels right. Now press your fingers just a little deeper, still gentle, still loving, like you're inviting a secret out of hiding. And ask, what truth have I been afraid to hear? What wisdom is trying to reach me through stillness? You might not get words. You might just get a sensation. That's enough. Stay with it, not to figure it out, but to remember how to feel it. This is how the veil thins. This is how the noise fades. And this is how your own inner knowing begins to hum again from the back of your ears, all the way into your heart. Now slowly move down to your earlobes. This is where things get tender. Gently roll each lobe between your thumb and forefinger like soft clay. Like a memory you're not trying to fix. This isn't just skin. Their lobe is one of the most emotionally responsive points on the body. In Chinese medicine, it connects to the heart, the kidneys, and the womb. Some say it's where grief sleeps. Others call it the root of the ancestral tree. So if you feel a wave of heat, or sudden sadness, or even unexpected calm, let it be. You're not doing it wrong, you're doing it right. Keep breathing. And now add a little tug. Very gentle. Down and out. Like you're pulling a thread of tension from inside your skull and letting it melt into space. You might feel a shift behind your eyes, a softening in your jaw, a wave in your throat. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to name it. Sometimes your body releases stories your mind never got to hear. And that's okay. This is the kind of healing that doesn't ask for drama, just attention. Now rest your hands again. Feel the echo. What changed? Maybe nothing. Maybe everything. Because even 1 minute of honest touch can ripple through decades of tightness. And maybe, just maybe, what you're feeling right now isn't just your release. It's your grandmother's. It's your father's. Silence softening through your skin. It's 1,000 unsaid things finally exhaled. By you. Let's close this practice with care. No rush. No need to wrap up. Just a soft landing. Bring both hands to your ears, cupping them lightly like you're holding something precious. Take one deep breath in and exhale with a soft sigh through your mouth. Now gently press your palms against your ears, just for a moment. Let the world go quiet. Let it all go still. In this silence, notice you can still hear your heartbeat. You can still feel your breath. You're not disconnected. You're more here than you were before. Now release your hands and bring them to your chest. Let your fingers rest over your heart. Close your eyes. Whisper out loud or in your mind, I honor the voices that came before me. I honor the silence that protected them. And I choose to hear what they couldn't say. Buzz. Feel that echo. Whether you believe in ancestry, energy, or just nervous system healing, this moment is real. You listened. You softened. You returned. And maybe, just maybe, your body isn't the only one who felt it. Because when you touch your own ears with presence, you're not just calming your nerves. You're activating ancient memory. You're telling your lineage it's safe now. I'm here. And I'm listening. That's not small. That's sacred. You just did in 1 minute what some generations never had a lifetime to try. Let that settle. Let that mean something. And when you're ready, open your eyes, but keep that stillness with you, like a quiet rhythm beneath the noise. Now that your body has tasted stillness, you don't have to wait for the next crisis to return to it. This practice, it's not a routine. It's not a trick. It's a reminder that just 1 minute of presence can shift your entire field. You can do this ear massage anytime, in the morning, before your mind starts running. In traffic, when your chest feels tight. In bed, when sleep won't come, or in the middle of your day when everything feels just too much. No one even has to know you're doing it. It's that simple, that subtle, that powerful, because it's not about doing it right. It's about remembering your body is always listening. And now, so are you. You've touched something ancient today. And even if you don't feel it fully yet, your nervous system does. Your spirit does. Each time you come back to this practice, you're not just calming yourself, you're repatterning generations of shutdown. You're saying, I don't need to brace. I don't need to harden. I can stay soft and still be strong. And maybe that's the real wisdom here, that healing doesn't mean effort. It means permission. Permission to be gentle. To move slow. To feel more. To stop leaking energy into noise and start pouring it back into knowing. You don't need more fixing. You don't need more noise. You just need to remember your ears have been listening this whole time. They were just waiting for you to listen back. If anything moved inside you today, even the slightest softening, honor that. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to understand it. You just need to let it live. Maybe it showed up as a tingling behind your ears. Maybe your breath slowed down. Maybe you felt like crying, even though nothing was wrong. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Finally, you and F are easy ing. So if you feel safe, share it. In the comments. In a journal. In a whisper to someone you trust. Because your voice might be the exact medicine someone else is waiting to hear. And when we share our healing out loud, we help others remember it's possible for them to. This is how we shift the collective. One ear at a time, one breath at a time, one softened moment that says, I'm here, I feel, and I choose to listen. If this practice resonated, there's more coming. Body-based wisdom, ancestral tools, and gentle ways to come home to yourself. So if it feels right, subscribe. Not out of urgency, but out of devotion to your own remembering. Until then, touch gently, listen often, speak only when it's true, and let silence hold you when it's not. Because you were never desensitive. You were just taught to shut the door on your knowing, but now you've cracked it open, and the light coming through. It's not new. It's been waiting for you. Right here. Just behind your ears.